We've made it. Yeah. Yeah, Chris is joining me back for the last round of Swiss today. We're in round 6 of the Grand Prix in Vienna.
Yes.
And now it gets to the deciding point who's going for the top 16
Yes.
and who's not. And we have a very interesting pairing for the last round.
Yes, we have.
And we have a deck we have not featured yet today.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
and the deck we already featured. Actually, we really featured the exact same deck because on the one hand we have Michele Berto, an Italian player,
The second Italian player.
the second Italian player, and he's playing the same Fox decks that Federico played before in our featured match. Completely
copied.
same list, copied. Yeah, they probably worked it out together.
I think so.
Nothing, no stealing there.
But on the other hand,
yeah, on the other hand, somebody that is used to you, a face you have seen before in our featured matches,
yeah,
because he always is good for a creative deck, and he's well known for playing a lot of creative decks.
that's true. That's true.
And so, tell
And
us, what is he bringing to the table today?
He's bringing his name. The decklist name is Die dicke Butterblume.
Yeah, so maybe
Very
you can
creative as well.
yeah, maybe you can translate it. What does it mean? The dick fat
the big
butter
fat butter
butterflower,
bloom.
yeah.
Butterflower.
butter bloom. Yeah, something like that. So kind of a funny name, that's for sure.
Yeah,
and
sure.
the deck is around the card we see there.
Yeah. Many people think Yggdrasil 2.0. Everybody knows Yggdrasil 2.0, but Nino plays a special list.
Yeah, a very special one.
It's not like the mid-range list we see from the American GPs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the control list we see by Lars in Würzburg GP. It
Yeah,
plays 17th.
exactly.
place.
Yeah. Oh, was he 17?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
not so cool. But
He plays-
didn't we have an Yggdrasil deck in the tops as well? I think one top 2.
no. He
No,
was the
not
only
at all?
one with 17th place
Ah.
for sure.
Okay, then I don't remember
Yeah.
exactly anymore. But
But we got an aggro list now,
yeah,
and he both stay 4-1.
yeah.
So
So
both have chances to go to the tops, even
Yeah.
if they lose.
that's true. So if they win, they have a safe spot in the top
Yeah.
16, and even if they lose, they have a relatively good chance to make it.
That's true.
But still, winning here probably is better for them. And actually, we
Always
can
better.
Always better.
The
yeah.
tiebreaker.
Yeah. Of course, in the top card, you want to decide who can
Who
go
starts,
first,
yes.
and that depends on your finish after Swiss.
So we have top 16. So everything when you get to one place, you're in the upper 8, and when
Yeah.
you lose, you're in the lower 8.
That's true. And actually, we're sure to see a winner in this match because we're in the last round of Swiss, meaning we can't see draws here.
Yes.
So he will play down to winner in this match, and I'm excited to see who it will be.
We're expecting a long game.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's what Yggdrasil decks are
Yes.
designed to be. Very grindy, long-term looking game plan. And the thing about the new Yggdrasil deck is the number of cards in the deck. They're playing 60 cards,
60,
right?
the maximum.
The maximum cards
Um,
they could play.
Only because of this ruler, they said, okay, 6 is the maximum limit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because
Before there was no maximum limit, so you can come with 100 of cards.
really, was it like that?
Yes.
Oh,
There was no limit, only that the minimum cards are 40.
okay.
And now we get a maximum limit of 60.
But I mean, would it really be better to play
If you have
more than 60 cards?
limited life points.
Yeah, okay, that doesn't sound too bad here, right? You could play like really scrappy cards
Yes.
just because you have unlimited life points. That's true.
That's
Okay, and as we said, Nino plays a very aggressive variant, and you can see that because Michele already lost 1,200 life points.
And on the other hand, Michele played a very traditional fox.
Yeah,
We saw a lot today of the traditional fox.
yeah, the really traditional one, if you like, because he plays the good old Red Riding Hook,
Yeah.
the one from CFC, and yeah.
And he plays the 4 Pital of the new Echoes of the new world.
He has a new one, which really showed his strength today already, multiple times,
That's true.
in all of his forms, in all of his variants, like as an attack beater or just
Just the impact.
serving the black and green resonators for your
That's
Fox
true.
effects. And there are already some resonators on board for Michele.
Yeah, we see on the right side It's a bit hard to see. He
Yeah, it's
stacks the cards.
yeah, but it's Ataraxia bird, it's an Umbra and a
The
Red Riding
shade,
Hood.
yes.
Yeah,
The
it's a
shade.
shade. Sorry, yeah, the shade. In German, it's
Always
Umbra,
the
so
German
I'll
Umbra.
always say it. Yeah, but on Nino's side of the field, there was a Guinevere, but she's gone now.
Yeah, Nino wants to go off with his battle. It gives minus by the amount you pay for mana and life on the
Okay.
enemy board
Oh,
until end of turn. It's a
Yeah.
really strong card, and you clean the board really until end of turn. Everything is on the board
Yeah.
gets the debuff, and everything that
Ooh.
will come to the board this turn gets the debuff.
Nice. That really secures you for this turn, right? I
Yes.
mean, there can't really happen much to you if that is played out. And the cool thing for Nino really is he can play safe, as he could with the older Yggdrasil one. You're not losing life points because maybe we have to explain it to the people who don't know Yggdrasil yet. The new one, 2.0. You just if you would lose life points, instead of that, you can just banish cards from the top of your deck.
Yeah, you cannot. You have
You
to.
have to, exactly. Sorry
Yes.
for that. You have to do that.
So your life points are equal to your number of cards in your deck.
Yeah. Which that's why you play 60.
It's really a cool mechanic.
Yeah,
It's
I like
new,
it too.
and yeah, you can get some loops. So that's why they ban a card, the Horn of the Phantom Beasts.
Yeah, true.
Otherwise, you can loop yourself up over and over again.
Yeah, getting a graveyard back into the deck sounds pretty good if you if that gives you additional
So
life points.
some trees play a card from Kaguya, a treasure item.
Mm-hmm.
It's a green 1-drop, shuffling 3 cards back, and
Yeah.
it can shuffle itself back too, because it's banish this card, and then you say 3 cards in your graveyard, so you shuffle itself back. We don't see it in the list from Nino,
Okay.
so he really wants to win and down to grind the enemy out.
Yeah. And actually, that's not Yggdrasil's only effect. Yggdrasil gives you the ability, when the cards are sent out of game, or how's it called, to the removed zone?
It's the removed
The
zone.
removed zone, exactly. And when there is Machina, Rezard, Malgus, Ala, yeah, one of them,
You can bring them back,
you can bring them back. Actually,
and you
which-
don't have to target.
yeah.
We said it today
Ooh.
one time.
That's even better, yeah.
Yeah.
And which of the named does he play actually? Does he
So
play?
in the main deck, we surprising for me, we don't see the Ala.
Oh yeah, no.
He's
not in
one
main
of the
deck.
better in my opinion.
Yeah, that's
really
what I
strong.
think too.
You can pay life points to get rid of attacking and blocking creatures.
Yeah.
And how we said, your life points are only another resource. You don't have to care about your life points,
Yeah.
as long as you don't pay yourself that, or your enemy gives like Adam Brawley have to pay life points.
Yeah, Adam Brawley is a very good card against the Yggdrasil
Yes.
deck. That's the perfect answer if you want, because you can explain it to the people watching here. What does happen when Adam Brawley's effect resolves? It's not like
So when we
Explain it,
play
please.
him by tributing a black resonator, he gets the ability that an enemy you don't even choose your enemy. It says
yeah.
lose 400 life, and it's life lose. It's
Yeah.
no damage.
There's a difference between that for the people
Yes.
who don't know.
There's a difference. When you take damage, Yggdrasil's replacement effect say, okay, banish the top X cards of your deck.
Yeah.
So, but otherwise, when you lose life, you really lose a life, and that's why he plays cards like Final Battle,
Yeah.
where you just have to pay life points and not take the damage. So you can use his life as a resource, and the same do all 3 of the
Yeah.
cards from Yggdrasil. So I'll let you pay life as a
Mhm.
resource
Yeah.
to get rid of attacking or blocking creatures. Magus buffing himself in attack points, and
Yeah,
he gets
that's very
first
strong
strike.
too.
It's really strong. And the third one, Nino didn't play as well when I see right. Yeah, he didn't play him. It's a mana dude. It's the Machina.
Yeah.
300 life to get a resource you want. So you can choose from every color you want,
Yeah, there we have it.
every will, and you get it. And you don't have to tap it. Not like Malfi or other mana dudes. You can activate it every turn, one time, but you can activate it every turn.
Really strong, yeah. But he has not chosen to play them.
No, he hasn't. I guess he really wants.
There's just one of them he's playing,
Yes.
right?
He want to get big threats on the board, like Rezard. He gets stronger and stronger and stronger,
Yeah.
and then overrun his enemy. So
Absolutely.
Rezard is the fourth of the cards Yggdrasil can get back.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, it's the strongest.
Yeah, I agree with that, and a lot of players will agree with that because we see this card outside of the Yggdrasil deck as well. A lot of Fox players are playing it actually, and do you see it in any other decks?
Some control decks. I don't know if we see them today as a judge
Yeah.
outside, but in Würzburg, cards like Lumiere Stealth we saw today.
Yeah, true.
Play
That
it.
makes sense.
Yeah, you have the option to play it,
Yeah,
and then you will do it.
in Mikage it kind of makes sense
yes.
too. Obviously,
We don't
just
saw
everything
today,
that's
but it's an option.
yeah, true. Everything that plays dark can consider playing Rezard, I
Yes.
think. Yeah, just very good.
And how we said, 200 life is like nothing in this
Yeah.
game.
Absolutely, especially when you play Yggdrasil.
yes.
And so he decided to play 4 of the Rezard, right?
That's true.
He maxed out on this
He
one.
maxed it out, and he really wants to get him down. He don't play any Ala, he don't play any Machina, but 3 of Malgus and 3 of Rezard. That's really
Wow.
aggressive.
Super aggressive, yeah.
And how we saw earlier, he plays cards like the red mana dude from Alizaris.
Yeah.
Yeah, in German.
Do you mean, was it Scold? No, you don't mean Scold? Or?
No, the soldier. In German it's called Erscheinung aus Valsavaria.
Yeah, let's have a look at him. There
Here
he
you have a
is,
look.
yeah.
For every English people, I'm sorry. We call it in future the Valsavaria soldier.
That sounds like a good
He's good
solution.
when he gets banished from the deck, when you get damaged.
Yeah,
I hope we will see it in the future.
yeah,
But
Would be
Nino
cool.
had it in the hand. He discarded it with Grinnever.
yeah,
I guess it's the best option. He's
Yeah,
really
that's very
it's a
good.
bad card if you didn't get it by an effect.
yeah. Actually, its name is Valsavarian Apparition, as I just looked
Thank
up.
you very much.
Yeah, no problem. You're welcome. And yeah, let's see what Michele
So
is
the
doing there.
apparition, right?
Apparition, I would say.
Apparition.
That,
Okay.
that makes sense, I think. And now Michele getting to his chimeras.
It's interesting that we see this card, even if Alizaris didn't play them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. We saw some Alizaris as well here in Vienna, playing this card.
Oh,
Really interesting.
yeah. And yeah, actually, having 60 cards for your deck is kind of a good thing. I mean, you can
Yes.
try it a lot. They can fit in a lot of engines, and
And we see the
this
next
card
tech
makes
card.
sense. Oh yeah,
We see the mountain, the Kerto mountain.
yeah, the Serdo one. That's a very interesting one, a very aggressive
I
card.
guess we never saw it in any deck before.
Yeah, it's a completely. I mean, it's a pretty old card.
It's a pretty old card, yes.
But a
For
very
the
good
American players, even older.
Yeah.
They got it in a dual deck of Malgus and Faria.
Yeah,
We see it first time when it was released in the set.
yeah,
And how we see every player can't get life. So the tree even says no player can get life, so there's no difference
There's no
in the
difference,
mechanic of the
exactly.
game.
Yeah,
But the really interesting is the fact.
yeah. Actually, it says whenever a resonator is sent from the field to the graveyard, the player of the resonator, the player having the resonator, loses 100 life points.
The controller loses
The
100
controller,
life.
exactly. And yeah, but
But
do
is
you
it
lose
really-
life points?
Is it life points lose?
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's
the
damage.
question. Yeah,
It's
that's
damage.
the question.
And that's perfect for Nino's strategy.
So for
He
him, it's
loses-
only a deck card, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He
oh,
loses resonators,
Perfect synergy.
but he filtering out his deck, get new cards. So even if the first effect doesn't care,
Yeah.
because the tree got this effect as well. But every 100 is for his enemy, for his opponent.
Really hard. Yeah.
He loses 100 life. But
That's-
for Nino, it's only one card of the deck, and he filtering through, so his result get even stronger.
That's especially powerful against Fox decks. I
Yes.
mean, Fox decks, every
Yes.
time they want to bring out a Chimere, they have to send 2 Resonators to the graveyard. So every time they're doing that, they're losing 200 life points.
And they get
immediately.
only 100 by the stone back. So
Yeah.
every time 100, only if it's 100.
Yeah.
It's an
That-
addition 100 to the goal to finish the opponent.
Yeah, absolutely. And from time to time, it's even good to put additional cards from the top of your deck into the banished zone,
Yes.
as you want to get the Melgis and the Rezard out there.
And not even that, he wants to get a minimum of 10 cards outside of the game.
Yeah, tell me why.
Yeah, he plays the 3 time wizards,
Yeah.
Urs, Gold and Verdandi.
Yeah, perfectly fitting in there.
Yeah, we're showing in one after another.
Yeah, there we have Urt.
So
Oh,
we
no.
have the first, the Urt.
Yeah, so Urt is coming in. And there she is.
It's the rare card
Yeah.
of the 3. So we have 2 rares and 1 super rare. We start with the Urt.
Yeah.
It's the one of the past.
Yeah, yeah, true.
So we start with the past. She's spending cards from a graveyard and dealing equal damage to the cost, multiplied by 300 to an enemy resonator.
Yeah.
It's a good card, but even when he gets 10 cards out of game, she gets even stronger.
Wow, yeah, true. The second effect makes it even better. That's
Yeah.
true. Plus 300, plus 300. That would be 1,100 for each. So 1,100 attack, 1,100 defense, just by having 10 cards out of your
For free will
zone.
and
yeah.
target attack, that's even better. She gets the target attack.
Yeah, the target attack.
So she
That,
gets
that part is really good
yeah,
too.
she
true.
can get rid of cards like Lilia's Petal, like Abdul. There are many cards that are
Like Captain Hook too,
Yes.
for example. There's a lot. There's not much that can stand that.
that's
I mean,
true.
the Chimaires can, actually, which
Yeah.
is quite bad for that, but still a lot that can get punished by that. Oh,
That's true.
but now we see Michele using his Manticore.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, let's just get right into that
Oh,
for now,
and
so
then
we
we
can see the
say-
hand of Nino.
There we see a second time where Verdandi. When I see right, yes, it's Verdandi. So when we came from Urt, now we can show Verdandi as well.
Yeah, there she
It's
is.
the one of the present and the next in the row.
Makes sense, makes
Yes.
sense, perfectly sensible.
She's really cool. She's a 1-drop, filtering through your hand. You can banish. You can take 1 card of your hand out of the game
Yeah,
and draw a new card.
perfect. So you can
Yes.
filter through your deck. Wunderbar.
Yeah. And her second effect gets you even stronger. Like Urt, she's pushing
Wow.
herself as well.
But she's not pushing a little, she's pushing hard.
Yes.
I mean, she's giving +9, +9.
yes. That's
so
really
she's
strong
1k, 1k. So
for
she's
1-drop.
Yeah, for a 1-drop, exactly. So she's nearly as strong as our last was, Urt.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really,
And she
really
gets
impressive.
a symbol effect as well.
Yeah, true. She has she strikes first, right?
Yes, first strike, and it's okay. Even if first strike isn't enforceable that good like in Magic, it's still very good in attacking.
Yeah.
And you see, they got all different.
I mean, it's
abilities.
just a plus, you know.
Yes, it's just
I
a
mean,
plus.
it's already 1k attack,
Yes.
and then they said like, okay, you can strike first. I mean, and if you get strike first, you will take it. I mean,
It's really, really strong.
yeah,
And with the first strike, you can trade very well with tapped resonators.
yeah, that's true.
And the third in the row of the witches is the super rare card.
Yeah, the last one
The
mythic.
last one, the future.
Yeah, the future. What shows the future? The future shows us gold.
Yes,
There
even with
she
a
is.
great artwork.
Yeah.
it
So
looks
tell us
beautiful.
about Gold. Yeah, yeah, really beautiful.
Skull is the last one. It as well targets an enemy card,
Hmm.
enemy resonator, and you're banishing the top 2 cards of your deck.
Yeah, that's true.
So it even works with the appearance from Weitere.
Oh yeah, that's perfectly.
And
That's so
but
much synergy in this deck.
She's a bit. She don't deal that much damage. It's only 100 per cost.
Yeah.
It's not that strong, but she gets a buff from 500, 500. Gets 1k as well.
No,
and
she
the
only gets 300, 300.
300, 300.
Yeah, it's just 300,
Ah,
300.
Just an 8/8.
So she's the smallest of the 3, if you want.
But she got the best ability from all.
Yeah, that's true. So it's kind of fair to make her the smallest.
Yeah. I guess swiftness is one of the best next
Yeah.
to flying.
Yeah, it is.
One of the abilities
Absolutely.
you want to have, and like we said, want to get the enemy's life points very fast down. And if you aren't careful, there comes really fast a Scald.
Yeah, I mean,
800 damage is really strong.
the 3 girls we just saw can really end the game very
Yes.
fast.
And like we said before, the Red Riding Hood Michele is playing.
Yeah.
Even the 700 first strike swiftness is so good.
Yeah. She's
So we see
really
again swiftness, really, really good ability.
very, very, very good. The Red Riding Hood really performing well this weekend. Federico, as we saw, doing very well with his deck. Michele really performing good too. And but let's have a look at Michele's field. It's amazing. He has 2 Manticores, he has 2 Griffins, and I mean, for every other deck, it would be like game over
Yes.
two turns ago at least.
The
But
sad thing is we can't see how many cards Nino's still having.
yeah,
And we don't
that
see
would be good
cards
to
out
know.
of the game.
Yeah.
Yes. We need a life counter.
That's okay. So, but we do have another look at Nino's hand. What can we
Yes.
see there?
We can see the burn spell of the 3 witches, Alisaris as well. So it's really nice to see that the tree is playing the Alisaris tag. The
Yeah.
complete Alisaris tag.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. Well,
Yeah,
do you like the tag of the Elizaris spells?
So I like the spell. Really, it's 1 red.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 red. It's a quick cast spell. It only goes for resonators. But you can target it quick, so you can remove like every card when you have a good amount of cards outside of the game.
Yeah.
So it's 100 for every card outside of the game. We will see it soon.
Yeah, that is. In German, it's den Lauf der Zeit abfackeln.
Yes.
So
And you see, it's 100 for each card out of the game, but only for resonators. So
Yeah.
you can only target resonators. It's a minus. You can't target J rulers, and
Yeah,
you can't
okay.
target the player.
so that's pretty bad against Prussia, true.
Yes, but
But still, against every other
Yes.
deck, it's very good. I
So-
mean, against Michele, the J rulers wouldn't be a thing, so it's perfectly fine.
yeah. And we said Nino's seal is Nino's goal is to get 10 cards out of the game.
Yeah.
So it's a minimum of 1,000 damage on a resonator.
I mean, how good would this card be if you could just shoot damage on your opponent? I mean, this card would be. He would
like-
play it 4 times and he would
Yes.
just really, really love this card because he could end the game every single time. I would say.
One of the builds we saw in America was like this deck.
Okay.
An old card named Volga.
Okay.
It says when you get damage, it throws the damage to the enemy as well.
Oh yeah.
So you can burn your own card with it, and getting so to the enemy life points. You're hitting your own card
yeah.
and throws it direct in enemy face. Nino doesn't play this card, and I don't know why.
But it's very cool. That's a cool
Yes.
burn deck. I
It would-
like that burn mechanic
Yes.
of it.
It would be a good option, and I guess Nino had like 20 cards now outside of the game. He's shuffling
Yeah,
so many
that
cards.
sounds pretty good. Yeah.
Yes, and now that would be 2,000 damage right on Volga, and then
Wow.
direct into Mikhail's face. It would be game. But I guess Nino know why he didn't play it. It's when the enemy reacts with armor or something that removes Volga, the card goes into nothing. So
yeah. That's pretty sad.
it's a nice combo, but it has
in
weaknesses.
theory, it's really cool.
Yes.
But yeah, you would need to do it when your opponent completely is out of resources,
Yeah,
so he can't
that's true.
respond. But then it's really game ending. Kind of reminds me of the red card in a different meta. The old card, which was you deal 300 damage for every single special stone.
Split Heaven and
Oh
Earth.
yeah, that card was crucial, and that's some kind of that one.
That's true.
There's
We got a
similarities to that.
new beautiful artwork
Yeah.
for the next 3 months. Split Heaven and Earth got a new artwork with a girl on it. We didn't know if it's from the new card games of Force of Will
Ah, okay.
or if it's the card that we was character that we see in the future of Force
Ah,
of Will.
okay, yeah,
Yes.
that's interesting.
So Split Heaven and Earth was a great card.
Oh, it was really, really powerful. One of the best cards in the
One
game.
of the best cards, yes.
Yeah, but yeah, that's kind of similar. But as we said, Nino not decided to play the Volga,
Yes.
but he has other ways to win this. I mean,
I guess he know what he's doing.
yeah, I think so.
So Nino did
Normally he does,
always
yeah.
good decks and know what he's doing.
And
Everybody knows him for good plays.
Yeah.
So he plays really quiet and really concentrated.
yeah, and the good thing is, his opponents don't know about his deck because it always is that creative. So I mean, they know Yggdrasil itself, but they don't know exactly what Nino again thought into his head and what he invented there again. So really, really interesting to see how opponents react to Nino's deck because they don't know what's coming.
That's true. And when I knew the deck list of the tree, So from American sides,
Yeah.
it's not the list. It's some very different.
Yeah, completely different. I wonder how Nino comes up with these lists. I mean, he must dream about it, and then just in the next morning he says, "Okay, let's go."
Let's play 3 aggro.
Yeah.
But we see he gets rid of the board of Michele. He now had only 2 chimeras left, and only the Manticore, the weakest one, with
Yeah.
900, 900.
Looking better and better for Nino, I would say.
Yeah, it looks better and better. Michele dropped to 1,500 life points.
Oh, there comes. Oh yeah, he's planting beans.
Yes, and now we see it. You have to pay free.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Now we
We
reached
talked
the
about that
final-
earlier. Yeah.
You can use it in the late game, but it's really expensive. Even in the late game, you have to pay 3 for the awakening cost.
Yeah.
2 for the awakening cost, and 1 you have to pay.
Yeah. True.
So 3 in total.
And did you see what he was adding?
I didn't see it. I guess he's searching now. Yeah, he searches.
Ah, okay. So we will see in a second. And yeah, but this.
You have to show it.
Yeah. What?
That's interesting in planting beans. You're still placing the card in the graveyard and then adding to your hand. So your enemy will always
Ah.
see which card you're looking for.
Yeah. Okay. So you have to be clear about that. Yeah, he did that, I think. And yeah, what did he
Dance
search?
of Shadows.
Oh
We
yeah,
saw this
sure.
card earlier today. It's a quick cast spell, getting a resonator back from your graveyard. And the interesting thing is, the card goes away at the beginning of the end phase.
Okay.
So when you
Why
bring-
is that important? Yeah.
This is important. When you play it in the enemy end phase, in the second or third step of the end phase.
Yeah.
So after all triggers are gone,
Uh-huh.
you can bring back a big chimera from your graveyard,
Oh yeah.
getting the enter ability, and in your turn you can attack with it.
Perfect.
So it's like the resonator you bring back gets haste.
That's
That's strong. That's
wow.
really strong.
That's huge. I mean, the chimeras are really big, and
Yes.
normally you choose the chimeras like the griffin, and then that's just 1,300 attack points with
And,
haste,
uh,
and wow.
And you get the enter the battering effect as well.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
even better in Fox, you can sacrifice it again. So Dance of Shadows is really a really good card. We see often today in the Fox decks.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have a quick look. There we see
9 cards going.
9 cards going, and there's not much left in Nino's deck. I would say
Yes.
it's around 10 cards now.
Yeah,
Maybe a
10
little more.
10 till 15 cards.
Yeah, something in that neighborhood.
But
And
now come the flyer, one after one, and we see it's going down. 9 cards going again.
yeah, he can't do
that's-
anything against the Flyers.
You see it goes down and down and down.
Manticore
Yeah,
he's
he's counting. It's like
Oh, it's
8,
still over 10
yeah,
or around
I
10.
guess like 11.
Yeah, something around that.
Wow, that's not very much.
Yeah, that's intense now. And now comes the next Chimera into the game.
Yes. One important thing: the stone is life loose as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nino don't get a card.
Yeah.
Now he's dropping some cards.
Yeah. Why?
We can take back the volcano.
The certain one.
Yes.
The big volcano. There it is again.
So and the volcano is every player loses.
Oh yeah.
That's
it
why.
does not have to be your own one.
Yes, that's
Every
why we
resonator. Wow.
That was a mistake before. We
Yeah,
said
yeah, we said
the
it wrong,
controller,
it's true.
but it's every player. So even the profit for Nino is even greater than
Yeah.
before. So this card is really a good choice for his deck.
It absolutely looks like that. Yeah. And so far it worked out for him.
That's true. So Mika played an Amit. Didn't get live.
Which could be an interesting factor. Now. Oh,
And now we see
there,
it.
Yeah. Finally, he uses the effect of his ruler to get out something out of his banished zone.
Yes, Resort.
There he is.
The new Resort Resonator. He's really strong. I don't know how many Resonators out of the game.
But it must be quite a few.
I guess they're counting now. They're talking about the Kato. Well, it would be interesting to see how many cards are outside of the game are Resonators.
Yeah. But what do you think? There are so many cards banished. This is probably around, 20, 25? Something
We
like
can
that.
ask them around in the mid round
Yeah,
if
but
they will take a dice next time. But I guess they need many dices.
yeah, that's true. But
So when we say it, he's 11 cards left, okay?
yeah, let's
And
assume that.
he plays a total of Resonators. He plays 60 cards.
Probably around
And
30.
only 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 27. 27, so he got 33
33
resonators.
resonators. Wow.
And we say like 5 to 6 are now left in the deck.
Yeah.
So 27 minus the 3 on the board, 24. And so Result is like 29 in this moment.
Wow.
Around this number. So it's really big, really huge.
And I mean, whatever. Michele only has 1,200 life points, so 7 banished resonators would be enough for that.
And the biggest problem for him is, even if he get armored out, he
Yeah.
can get rid of the Result, but now comes the thing. Result can banish the killing stone he's using to get his Amit out,
Yeah. So
and
no
Amit
additional
don't get
Amits.
life. Amit don't bring in life.
Oh.
So Michele
Wow.
runs against the clock.
Yeah.
The clock is ticking. 1,000 left.
Yeah. It's
And
not
now he sees it again.
ticking his
And
direction.
even if the Result goes now, they're like 100 points for each of them.
Yeah.
Nino takes the top card of his deck. Michele goes to 900.
Yeah. Sergio really burning
One
Michele down
thing
here.
I'm missing, he had, the Result can make a loop. So when you have one in your graveyard, you can banish it with the one on the field. And if
Mhm.
the one of the field goes, you can bring the next one from out of the game with the tree back
Oh yeah.
and banishing again. So you have an infinity loop. You don't get stones. Okay, yeah, that's you have to use the ability of your ruler.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't think Nino needs to get stones at this moment.
Yeah, and now he blocked with a resonator, and another card went to the banished zone, and Michele lost additional 100 life points.
And now we see the Melgus. A really
yeah,
strong card.
Melgus in the game now too.
Yes. And he wants to use it for the finish. Melgus got swiftness. And we said it,
Yeah, but I
Nino
think
wants to finish it.
for now we're still in Michele's turn, I guess.
Now he uses the Dance of the Shadows, targeting an Amit in his grave to bring
Oh,
it
yeah.
back.
Oh, but there comes the
What
answer
we
from Nino. What do we say?
So I don't know
Really
if
intense game one
is
here.
his tree tapped or not. His tree's tapped, right? Yes,
Yeah, it
his tree's
is.
tapped. And now he brings the Result back with the tree, banishing the card in the graveyard to Amit. So Melgus goes through.
Yeah.
He's pushing him. Melgus got the effect of push in his
Yeah.
tech points
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
300 life. And then it's game.
Yeah,
Finally, he did it.
there it
You
was.
bring him down it. Yes.
Wow.
So you only have to pay 300 life to give him the 800 life points left.
Yeah. We saw it all. I mean, we talked about it. Nino has so many different engines in his deck, and we just saw them all and saw them working out really, really well.
That's true.
Once again, Nino did manage to build a deck nobody was seeing at the
And
horizon,
he beats the meta.
and he just demolished him in game
Yes.
one. He just showed once more that there are creative decks possible, that you can win with a creative choice, that you can build a deck and you can go to a Grand Prix even
Yes.
and top it by playing it. I mean, he has not topped yet, but he's won the game now, which
Well,
already is
he
very
will
impressive.
top tomorrow.
Probably.
Top 16 is for sure.
Yeah, probably it is. Yeah.
Top 16 for sure. Yeah, I hope he goes on. It's really interesting to see creative decks topping.
Always
In
interesting to see him playing
Basel,
these
he
decks.
played fairies.
Yeah, and he clashed with you in the finals,
Yeah,
right?
in the
That
finals.
was
So I was
crazy
just
too.
like, what's happening here?
Yeah, it's
Um,
always that from
He
from
lost
Nino.
in the half finals against one of French best players, Lee.
Really? Did-
Yes, and Lee is now the Great Britain winner of the second GP.
Wow.
So he really managed to get against good players and
Yeah.
winning
Yeah.
with the fairies. It's not like he's running against good luck decks.
Yeah.
He's
it's
playing
just-
against the meta and he's winning against good players.
that one was really, really confusing for me too. I was like, why is he playing fairies? And he was just doing so well with it and came into the finals. And maybe he can continue this success and can come into the finals of this event too.
I guess we will see even more of Nino in the
Yeah.
next seasons.
Obviously, he's really urgent to perform well with his creative decks, and he probably won't play meta anytime soon.
I guess he will play meta, but he won't, and he did it. He played every event another deck.
Yeah, that's true.
He said it every event I want to play a new deck, and he did
Really,
it.
is that his rule?
Yes.
Oh, that's very, very cool.
So in Basel he played fairies.
Yeah.
In Kassel he played an Jill Lapis 1.0 control deck.
With Yggdrasil in the sideboard,
Yes,
right?
with
Yeah,
Victor's
I
in the
remember
sideboard
this one.
and
Yeah.
Charlotte.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
to
That
get
one
you
was
back
good
up.
too.
Yeah,
that
that was
cool.
really interesting.
Yeah.
So I played and don't see him that often, but with this deck he gets often in time, and yeah, so I see him in the end.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, it's cool to see new decks. I don't know what he's playing at Würzburg, but I
In
guess it was
Würzburg,
a tree as well.
Was he? I'm not sure, but it could be.
I
It could have
guess
been a
it
tree
was,
too. Yeah.
it is nearly the same list.
Yeah. And now he optimized it,
Yes.
ready to rock and roll here in Vienna, in the beautiful city of Vienna
Yes.
in Austria.
So he played a deck a second time, but
Yeah.
I guess he wants to bring it to the tops with it.
Yeah. The accomplishment is made when he tops it. So
Yes.
it's just okay. I have to top with all of these decks. I don't just have to play them. I have to top with them.
That's true.
That's the target. And yeah, hopefully we can see more of that in the second
Yeah.
game.
They are, I guess they are sure finishing with
Yeah.
shuffling.
Let's go back into the game.
Yes, they were
And
starting soon.
I don't want to miss anything of this game. There we are. Okay, Nino's still shuffling, but I guess it's fine to watch them. There we can see Michele for a short moment. Does still look confident. He still knows, okay, I have my chances. I know what to do against that deck.
Yes, and I'm very happy to see that our European player come to Germany or to Austrian event.
Yeah,
in
nearly Germany, yeah.
And competitive with the players here.
Yeah.
So that they see, okay, there are other players around the world, and I can compete with them everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere I want, anytime I want. The GPs are so good. So
That's
you
just
can.
so cool,
There was
yeah.
like every weekend a GP in Europe.
Yeah. I mean,
Last week we had Lillier.
yeah.
1 week before we had Würzburg, and
You can
at
just
August we get Rome. So there are so many timings you can play with
Yeah.
all players around the world.
you can combine. You can even combine playing Force of Will with traveling. I mean, you can
Yes.
see so many different cities of the world
That's
or of
true.
Europe. I mean, of the world.
Of the
even.
world,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
You can play
You're going to
Austria as
Tokyo
well.
and you just can go everywhere you want.
So he
And
plays
play
at
Force of
Austria,
Will.
like Federico. He plays at Austria. He plays at Spain. He plays at France.
Yeah.
It's cool to see that the players traveling everywhere.
Yeah. And everybody knows him. That's
Yes.
cool too. I mean,
That's cool.
you're getting some kind of popular by traveling all these events. I mean, you're popular too in the community. I mean, everybody just knows some names and knows, hey, these guys know what they're doing.
Yes, that's true.
And yeah, Nino is one of these players too. I mean, he's traveling a lot as well.
Only in Germany, but
Yeah.
in Germany everybody know him.
Yeah, exactly. And he's going for
And
all, for all the
everybody
events.
knows for the creative decks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Look how he's shuffling that 60 card deck.
And Nino won the invite at Basel.
yeah,
Yes, so we will see him at the Worlds.
yeah, perfect. So hopefully he's bringing a creative deck there too, but I'm 100% sure he is.
We Germans will make it as a team. That's my
Yeah,
goal. I want to see 8 Germans in the top 8.
Wow, that would be so
And
cool.
I hope we will play all the same deck. And we have so many creative
really?
minds.
Really? Do you want
I
to do
really
that?
hope so.
Oh, did you make up that plan already? Did you tell them that you want to
So
play?
I collected everyone in a group.
Yeah.
And we're just talking now what we can do now. We see some rare cards.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're starting what decks are a good choice now, what happened. Some cards influence the meta.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I will hope.
that's super cool.
Yeah. For the
That's
future, we hope.
very kind of you that you take like some kind of a captain spot and just coordinated everybody together and really delegating us to win there.
Yeah, last
hopefully
world-
we can have a German world champion.
Last
How cool would
Worlds,
that
we
be?
had 8 Americans. 8 Americans in top
Wow.
8. That's
That's-
really
That's
cool.
impressive. Yeah.
And
And
this year I want to see 8 Germans.
yeah, that's a good aim. I
That's
would
the
say.
goal.
And I hope you can do that. If
I
not
hope so too.
if not you who who could? I mean, so but let's see what Nino can do here.
Yeah, it
Already
started
back on
already
the
game.
field. Certo again.
Yes. It's nice to see this card again very early. So the damage output is really high.
Yeah.
They don't even start to sacrifice cards with his fox.
Mm-hmm.
And when he starts, now we see a card we told about earlier, the Blessing.
Yeah, Yggdrasil's blessing.
Yggdrasil's Blessing. It's a one-off in the deck. He brings out his Killing Stone that he
Yeah.
can go off. And now we see,
Secures that you have your killing stone all the time when you need it.
and now he needs it. He can flip. He can judgment, and he will do it. Michele do it, yes.
Yeah.
And now he can again start
And
off.
In the second turn of his...
But he
game.
get already out the Kato. You see? That's
yeah,
a big problem.
Damage.
Now he gets 100, and he even loses 500 by his undead.
Oh, the demonic undead as
Yes.
well burned him a little.
Wonderful card, but he damages you. That's a big problem.
Yeah, in this matchup particularly, I mean, 500 damage for that, now 200 damage again because of Certo,
Yes.
and that's already 700 life points.
And Nino's goal is to get him down.
Yeah. It's not like he needs to get a big board. We've seen how fast Nino then can take the game.
But the good point is Michele got now 3 stones. So the Red Riding Hood got him a 1 stone.
Oh, that
And
comes
the
on
Chimera
top, yeah.
too. Yeah, it's a wonderful play. That's why I love to play Red Riding Hood of CFC.
Yeah, this combo was so strong and shows
Yes.
us how strong the Red Riding Hood is.
So when you get Lilias on the board as well, you get 4 stones.
Wow.
Yes.
Can't even imagine that. That's so good.
It's like you take a half of your stone deck and
Yeah.
bash
Just
it on the
slashes
field.
onto the field.
Yes.
Yeah, true. 2 Tamas as well. Oh.
Tamas are
There.
really good. He can use it with the undead.
There's a card we have not seen yet today, but it's a very good card against the Fox deck, and it's the power of the Archon.
Yes.
Probably like that. In
Nah,
German, it's Macht des
Galeforce.
Archons. Oh, Galeforce.
Galeforce,
Oh,
yes.
okay, you know the card name.
Yeah.
Perfect. And
It's deck card killing Prisha, killing Fox, killing everything.
yeah, just
Till the card
destroying.
released, it kills the Vibe of Turbo Feeding,
Yeah.
it kills Izanagi's of
Just
Prisha.
such a good sideboard
Yes,
card, right?
It's so good. It's against like every meta card or every deck that was meta, it was good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
And in this case, it even made 100 damage
In
because,
this
because
case,
of
yes.
Certo. Yeah. So
So
Michele lost his big Chimera,
Yes.
and on top of that, he lost 100 life points as well.
so Nino got lucky, I guess. He had only 2 copies of it in the sideboard.
In a 60 card
In a
deck,
60
that's
card
always
deck,
a little
yes.
lucky. Yeah. That's
I
that's a
guess-
little bit of a bad side there, right? I mean, you have
Yes,
60 cards,
is.
so your sideboard is less effective because you have less of a chance to draw the important cards you want to draw in
Yes.
game 2 and 3. So that's a little
That
bit
will
of a
be
downside. yeah.
always the downside of the tree is that you can't have already a good hand, always a good hand, and you can't have already a perfect turn 1, 3, or even second play.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I hit outside, when Lumia Stealth played against Nino, we didn't see it.
Mhm.
It wasn't offline, but yeah, Nino can't get rid of Tama. 4 rounds, so 5 cards drawing with Tama, because you can't get the card out of the 60 deck. Of the 60 card, you can't get out.
Yeah, true. And on top of that, oh, what did I want to say? It's just so cool that he can burn it all the way through. And what did you play out there? Ah, Guinevere comes in.
No,
wow.
one of the newer cards. It's in German Seelenschlund.
Yeah,
Um,
Seelenschuld.
Schuld.
I made that mistake too, calling it Seelenschlund.
Yes. I don't know the English name, but we will see it soon on the screen.
Yeah.
It's one of the newer cards of Echoes of New World.
Yeah,
Very
yeah, from the new
interesting
set.
card. Very interesting card. It's a quick cast card,
Yeah.
and it says put a resonator that was placed on the field this turn.
Yeah, it's soul depth in English
Um,
actually.
It's sold depth?
Yeah, it's soul depth.
Okay.
And it just places under the deck. That's really good.
Yes.
What did you put under the deck there? The Chimera is still there.
So he played a Lilias, and now the Fox Spirits get out.
Oh yeah. Wow.
We can't get often. We can't say so much about this Lilias. Every time we say it, we just like, it's coming, implosive. It's just a really, really good card.
Yeah.
It
All
was
in all,
so
it is.
underrated when it was previewed, but now I don't know why not everyone is playing this card.
Yeah, it's just better than the other options.
Yes. And it's just, well, you take cards out of your deck you don't want to draw,
Mm-hmm.
and you get cards you want to get in your graveyard.
Yeah. On the one side, Nino is playing a 60 card deck where he draws a lot of cards he probably does not want to draw. And on
That's
the other
true.
side, we have Michele just searching out cards he does not want to draw, having them on the field. So even having a bigger chance of drawing the cards he
Yes.
wants to draw, because his deck gets thinner and thinner when doing that.
And now we see it, the impact of Lilias. He wants to bring a Chimera onto the battlefield,
Yeah.
and he will get a stone every time he calls a Chimera.
Yeah, Lydia Spital is so strong.
Yes.
Really. Both
And
effects
he
just
decided
amazing.
it's for Manticore.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he will get a stone, even if Manticore doesn't bring a stone, only because Lilias say, now it comes.
Yeah, and so we will have a look at Nino's hand, I guess.
Yeah, we see Malgus, Final Battle, and a Guinevere. So the Final Battle is gone. It's one of the strongest cards in the tree deck. And now we only got a Guinevere left.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really strong card as well. And a Malgus. So I guess the Malgus isn't the big problem for Michele at this moment. He got some blockers.
Yeah, that's true. That should not hurt him too
And
much.
the Guinevere, okay, it's draw engine, sure, but it have a delay. So you can't tap it in your turn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But we will see.
Oh, there comes the effect of Guinevere first.
Yes. No, first he draws for the bird.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
then 2 cards for the Guinevere.
Everything in order, and Nino announces
Massive draw power.
it. 3
Massive
cards at once.
Yes. And now what he get rid of? He draws 3 new cards, and you have to take 1 card down because of the Guinevere.
Yeah, that's her effect. And
A
yeah,
card we
seems to be
see
a hard decision.
at every GP, I guess.
Yeah,
The Guinevere.
yeah, absolutely.
It's just an awesome card. Still, she gets released. In America again earlier with the dual leg of Faria and Malgus.
Yeah, yeah, true.
And
And
see, we saw it a bit later.
okay, the
So the Malgus is
Malgus,
gone.
right? Malgus
Yes.
comes to the graveyard.
That's what I'm thinking. He can't do anything with it at this moment as long as Michele got the blocker.
Yeah, true.
But now
And-
he uses Demonic Death.
And
Again.
if he gets reset, he can just banish it again, so
Yes.
that he can play it out with the effect of his.
But
of
now
his
again,
ruler.
500 life points and Michele drops to 2000.
Wow.
Yes,
But the board is impressive on Michele's side.
that's true. And,
And the next Manticore comes into play.
yes. And now we see the hand again. And we have a Guinevere, we have an Refuge, Wincing to the Refuge,
Yeah.
Severing Winds, Rezard, and a Dark Excalibur.
Yeah, Excalibur as well. Yeah. A lot of good stuff there.
A lot of good
I
stuff.
couldn't
yes.
decide. What do
So
you think?
In
What is
this moment, I guess Severing Winds, he don't even care. Guinevere, he don't care.
Yeah.
Dark Excalibur, okay, I would take it. And
Yeah,
yes, he takes it.
does. In fact, he just takes the Excalibur sword.
The point he takes it is he already summoned a Chimera, so he can't react to the Dark Excalibur.
Yeah, true.
And he don't want to get one of his Chimeras banished.
Yeah, and that's the bad part about the Excalibur sword.
Yes,
It's not a quick spell, so Nino couldn't respond to it.
that's true. And we see Michele plays a little bit different to the first game. He doesn't attack. So
Oh.
I guess he wants to take a final blow, taking every card out of Nino's deck.
Yeah, so
And then
Nino can't
finishing him
capitalize
by-
on the banished
Yes.
cards.
So
That's very
you don't
interesting.
lose if your deck drops to 0 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Because the replacement effect says banish cards from your deck. So even if you can't, you're still banishing cards from your deck.
Okay, okay.
But if
when you want to draw, that's a problem, right?
draw is not the problem, but drawing in the draw phase.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
yes,
that's what I
losing in
mean.
the game.
So there's where you lose it, okay?
Yes. So when you have to draw another step, you don't lose.
Yeah.
First and draw step. And I guess that's the plan of Michele, to drop into 0 cards in the main deck, and then just pass the turn.
Yeah, and that sounds like a better plan than the first game.
Yes.
Or? Do you think that's the standard plan, the best
Yes,
plan against
it's the best plan.
against this deck? But why didn't you do it in game 1? Do
I
you know?
guess he didn't realize how to play against it.
Oh, really? Do you think so?
There are not many trees in Italy.
Oh,
So
okay.
I guess, I don't see a tree list in Italy till now.
Okay.
Many Prussia, many Fox, but no tree.
Yeah.
So this is really an American only.
It's their thing, but now
Yes.
it's our thing as well.
Hey, Lars bring it to the Grand Prix in Würzburg,
Yeah.
and he was the first German player it.
Wow.
And he plays it at the same weekend the Americans played their list. So it's exciting to see how many different builds you can build with the tree.
Yeah.
So it's not like one list you have to play, because in Lilias, I'm pretty sure you have something like a core
Yeah.
you will
yeah,
always play. And the tree didn't have this. It's like how you play the deck.
Yeah. And that's the fascinating part about that about a TCG in general, or you just get cards, and everybody gets them at the same time,
That's
and
true.
so everybody can work out, hey, what I'm going to do with these cards, and that Yggdrasil just has no core, as you say, so you can decide on all of the cards. Just
That's true.
and as Nino did, that's a perfect rule for Nino actually. You can just put in whatever you want,
And
create a
playing it
really
with ever you want.
create a really interesting deck. Oh, on Michele's side now we see the beans planting again.
Yes, and he uses the awakening effect as well
Yeah.
to get a card to his hand. We will see it, and it's Keen Sense.
Oh.
So I guess he wants to stop the final battle. He don't want to lose to the final battle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think about. We saw Linus Nist, and he don't play very much, very many spells.
Yeah.
27 I counted before,
Mm-hmm.
and you will get some from the sideboard, like the Gale Force.
Yeah, yeah.
That for sure. That for sure.
Absolutely.
And the Refuge, I guess, as well.
Yeah. So let's see. So that's the plan of Michele right now. He wants to build up a field that's strong enough to blow Nino's deck out in
Yes.
one big swing, and he wants to dodge Nino's last end.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay. So sounds like a solid plan.
I guess
But
the only real fear of Michele at this part of the game is the final battle. It's the
Yeah.
only thing that can get rid of the whole board at one time.
Yeah, I think so too. So how many copies of the final battle is Nino playing?
4. He really wants to
Ooh.
get it and to play it.
Yeah, so maybe Nino will wait. I mean, okay, he just needs multiple copies of it, and if he has, he can just play them turn after turn.
And now we see it.
So let's start now.
It's the second copy of it he's playing.
Okay, and does Michele respond?
The Keen Sense. That's what he's looking for with the Keen Sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Keen Sense did his job. So here comes the Refuge. Here comes the Severing Winds and stops it.
Oh yeah.
He countered it, yes. And now you see, that's what I'm talking about. He get rid of the whole board, and Michele is like, from
Ouch.
the upper hand
To the
in
absolute
1 second, 0, nothing.
Yeah.
And I guess Michele got only 1 or 2 cards left on the hand, so he gets out of resource. In the graveyard we got 1 undead, I guess.
Yeah, we
Yes.
have. But that's still 500 life points, and
Every
Michele
time.
already down to 2,000 life points, and Michele is shaking his head a little. Really
So he's attacking with the Guinevere.
interesting. You don't
So-
see that often.
Nino Showers, he don't need cards at this moment. He wants to finish the game.
Yeah, for sure. And now Michele's turn. Let's see what he can respond with. Let's see whether he has an answer to all that. The first thing he's doing is getting another stone. Getting a killing stone, I think. Looked like a killing
Yes, it's a
stone.
killing
Yeah,
stone.
it is. And planting more
with
beans.
Awakening,
Yeah.
yes. Planting more beans, yes.
Seems solid to me.
It raced to the sky.
if you're a farmer, I mean, but for now, what did he search? Did he search?
Lilia's Petal.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he wants to
the
go.
good old Lias Petal.
He needs the resources. I said it, he had only 1 or 2 cards left in the hand, and he needs to play this card. And
Absolutely.
oh, it goes through. So no Severing Winds from Nino's side.
Yeah, Nino can't have that many cards in hand, though. I mean, he used the Severing Winds. He used the final battle. So.
true.
But
No, it's the
that's his
card
banish
out of the
stone.
game.
Ah,
Yes.
okay, yeah.
I don't know if you have any hand cards left, but I don't think so.
It looks like he has no cards in hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
But he got his resources. He can use his tree to get his resources back.
yeah, he does not really need that many hand cards.
That's
Oh no, he has cards in hand. There.
He has cards?
He has
Yeah, now he showed it.
two or
Yes.
3 cards in hand. Wow, still that many. I didn't think so.
A lot of cards. A lot of cards.
So, but only 1 Fox Spirit left. So, Michele only getting out 1 from the deck.
Yes, but he can still go for the Chimera.
Yeah, that's
That's
1
the,
is enough.
that's the
for
point
now,
you want
yeah.
to have.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
But we see Michele's like a bit frustrated.
Yeah, it seems like.
He wanted to counter the final battle and get rid of Nino's deck in or his life points in 1 turn, but
But
he
he-
can't.
He wasn't able to.
And I
no.
don't think that he was coming back now. He loses so many resources he can get the Beetle impact.
Yeah.
We will never see it again. No spirits in the deck.
That's true.
There's no Horn of the Sacred Beast as reshuffle.
Oh, and there comes Rezard.
Here comes Rezard. We don't know the attack points, sadly.
But probably a lot again.
Yeah.
At least 1,000.
Huge amount.
Very, very likely even more than 1,000 attack points.
And like we see every time Rezard comes into play, the undead follow.
But that brings Michele down to 1,300 life points
Yes.
at the same moment.
And the tree still is untapped, so he can bring Malgus back as well if he's outside of the game.
Wow.
But he can't push it. So Nino's at 500.
Yeah.
He have to care. The Killing Stone can bring him to 0.
Yeah.
He can't use Dark Excalibur anymore. It's a dead card now.
Yeah, it's true.
He can't use Battle anymore.
Yeah.
And the effects of Rezard and Magus and Ala are now really, really expensive.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, we know for sure that Nino has a Malgus in graveyard because
That's
he
true.
discarded it once.
That's
so that
true.
would be a possible card to remove with Rezard. But as you said, that would be quite expensive to pay the 200 life points
That's
right
true.
now. So I
But
don't
we
know
will
whether
see.
you want to do
the
that.
The tree's open. He will 100% use it to get a
Yeah,
card.
yeah. Why should he not?
So he's shuffling a Killing Stone back, and Nino didn't stop him. That's what I said. He have to take his resources now, his 500 life points.
Yeah.
He have to save it. He really have to save it. He can't use it for every effect now.
Only 500 life points.
Yes.
But still, I would say Nino right now in the better position, oh? What do you
He
think?
got the upper hand.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And now we see Lilia's Petal, sadly without any copies of the
yeah.
Fox.
There are none left.
So yeah, they forgot to shuffle. They don't even want to shuffle.
Yeah.
They have to, but I guess at this moment it's just they're just ignoring it.
Yeah, true. It does not really matter in the
It
end.
does
But
not really
for the
matter.
rules, it would be a shuffle for the deck.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Even if you can't get any cards, then you have to say you don't find any cards and just shuffling it.
Yeah, true.
Just for every player's watching now.
Yeah, please follow the rules, guys. But let's see, Michele. I mean, how much damage can he do now? Or what? I mean, how many cards in deck can he decrease?
So I guess the biggest
From
problem is
Nino.
he need to get one Resonator stand against his Rezard.
Yeah.
And he get another one to stand against a probably Malgus coming inside.
Ah, okay. There we have a very important information.
Yes.
We are in timeout now.
We're now in timeout.
Okay, so that's turn 0 right now.
Or
And it-
onward.
So looks like it's Nino's turn. So yeah, it is Nino's turn in
It's-
fact.
Nino's turn, yes.
And
So I guess they now in turn 1.
no, I think turn 0 is
Or is
the-
turn
is
0
Nino's
really
turn.
Nino's
I mean, I think we would get a turn 1 because we
Yes.
have. I've seen we have several slices there to put onto the table. So I think if we would be in turn 1, we would
It's
see.
really hard to tell if you didn't know who saying I'm going now off my turn and now I'm starting my turn.
Okay.
When we're watching, we don't
Yeah,
hear
of course
anything.
we don't hear the players. That's kind of
Yes.
sad. Okay, now Michele is using the effect of his Fox, meaning he will lose 200 life points again because of
Nino's
Turtle.
going down to 200 as well.
Oh yeah.
Now it's starting. He don't get any
Wow.
killing stones back on his stone deck, or yeah, we will see. Now he got one left in his stone deck.
Does he? Yeah, he
Yes.
has. Yeah, he has.
So
You're right.
he gets rid of a pressure, the exploding flame, one card with swiftness again,
Oh yeah.
and deals 500 damage face when he goes to the graveyard.
Wow, that's intense now.
Yes, it's a card Nino plays as well. We didn't see it. It's a free drop. Sadly, we don't see it. No on
Yeah.
the screen.
Yeah.
I guess everybody knows this card.
Yeah, sure.
It's one of the better aggro cards after Lancelot that was released in the Alice cluster.
Oh, there.
And
That-
now we're starting. Oh, he's pushing his Rezard with 400 attack points by Grinevere.
Oh yeah.
So when he takes damage, or is doing damage, he will go to the graveyard.
Yeah, the second effect, not used that often of Guinevere,
Yes,
but it's
you see
pushing.
it rarely.
It's pushing the Rezard by 400 attack and life. So until the end of the turn.
I guess I never use this effect.
Yeah, I do too. Interesting, but Nino, of
Really
course.
rarely used, because when you take damage, like cards like Tama doing damage now on Rezard would kill it.
Yeah, true. But there
every
is no timer
every
right
card like
now.
a ping of the Mikage we saw today as well would kill it.
Yeah, but
But at this
right
point
now
of the game,
it might be in game, or?
we don't know how many cards are outside of the game. Nino have to use this push, I guess, that it's strong
Probably.
enough to get over the chimeras.
Yeah. That means we probably have around 7 to 8 cards in the
Yes.
banished zone.
I
or
guess, like,
7 to 8
6.
resonators, maybe 6. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess 6 because of the push from it, that it gets to the Griffin.
Yeah.
And now he blocks with the Griffin.
Yeah. Okay. There's the clash. And do both die?
And they have to.
They do.
So when it takes damage, it dies.
Ah, true.
That's
yeah,
what
that's the
Guinevere
effect.
says,
Yeah,
yes.
sure. And yeah, they're reading the Guinevere again.
Yeah,
it
I see
seems
there are
like.
not a lot of cards outside of the game.
Oh, and the Griffin stays.
The Griffin stays.
What's wrong there?
Oh, I guess Nino miscounting. But he gets plus 400, that's 900. So he should have only have 2 or 1 resonator outside of the game.
That would be really, really sad.
That
for
would have
him.
misplay, a really big misplay from Nino's side.
Yeah, but I can't imagine that. He must have a plan now. Or
We will
I would
see,
be
we
really
will see.
disappointed if he would be.
Well, he's starting to counting, and I guess it was a misplay.
Wow, that would be sad.
He counting the cards out of the game.
And
Okay.
it weren't enough.
They're counting. They're still counting.
Is
Okay,
it,
something happened. What happened?
okay, it seems like some kind of infraction was happening.
Yeah, some kind of
Oh
infraction.
no, they're
No,
continuing
was-
to play.
okay,
No,
they're going
everything
on.
good, everything
They're
good.
going on. Okay.
Okay, and now
So
the Manticore seems
the
like he's
second
attacking.
okay, now we see Resat is below 900. So like 800 or 600. And
600,
with the
800,
information we got before, he's blocked by the Griffin.
Yeah,
Don't reach 200,000, 1,200.
true.
So
Oh, and look there.
he had like 1 or 2 cards left outside of the game.
But there finally the pressure comes, right?
Yes, and he gives her swiftness.
Yeah.
Flying. I mean flying, sorry. And now he attacks with 700 direct.
Wow, is Michele down to 100 life?
100? I think so. He don't have any flying creatures left.
Michele is down. Wow, what a finish here. What a photo finish. It's 200 life points to 100 life points. And
Okay.
Nino just... What happens there?
He's killing his own pressure with his flame to
Wow.
get the 500 from the pressure as final blow.
Wow, that looks
And-
like game.
Yes, I guess it is.
Wow.
The only option now Michele has to be a magic, the pressure, or get it out of game. And
Oh,
no,
there's the handshake. What a game. I mean, wow.
Game. 2-0. 2-0?
Nino takes the victory here.
Yes.
Wow.
And not even one game. Not even one game for our Italian
Yeah.
competitors.
He didn't drop one. Look at Nino. He's confident.
He's confident,
he,
yes.
he knows what he's doing. He's happy with his result. He performed very well again.
Awesome.
Finishing 5 wins to 1 lose. So he's very safely in the top 5 after
And
Swiss.
the 1 lose was only to Stealth Lumia, and it's only 1
Oh.
play on this whole tournament.
Yeah.
So they don't know if they will match again soon.
Yeah.
We will see tomorrow.
Very impressive again. But and wow, the life point was like 500 to
It was
1,300.
A great last
And
round of the day.
Yeah, it was a perfect finish to a
Yes.
perfect day. Oh, what do you
That would
think?
say as well.
Yes. I mean, we had a lot of fun. We saw nearly all of the different decks.
Interesting decks.
Really innovative decks, especially in the last round for
Yes.
sure. We saw interesting decks. We
Good
saw
plays.
Lydia Spital really showing his strength in the
Yeah,
Fox deck.
That's true.
We saw Fox probably being the deck to beat right now.
Yes.
Looks like it.
We saw many Fox players, and all did great.
Yeah. And the different versions of the deck as well. So it's not safe to say what version of the Fox deck right now is the best. The more traditional ones and the
Yes.
more
I guess the
actual ones had
traditionals
both both performed
better
good.
at this day.
Yeah?
Yes. I
Yeah,
saw
okay.
more traditional Fox at the top. So the interesting table is the first table we didn't
Yeah.
show. First table, just for the secret, it both is pressure.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
So Prisha still is the thing too, right?
the first place is Julia
Oh.
with 5-0 before the round,
Impressive,
before the
impressive.
round ended.
Yeah, we
And
already know Julia, right? She topped
yes,
Würzburg as well.
yes, it's a
Yeah.
really good player.
Wow.
The second player is Benjamin Tanner from Kempten, or around Kempten, so in my area.
Yeah. Ah, we had Benjamin in the feature match, didn't
Yes,
we? Yeah,
yes.
true.
And I'm really happy to see players from
Him
my
performing
area.
well, sure.
Yeah, I helped him with the deck as well.
Ah,
So it's,
perfect,
it's nice
perfect.
to see that he's doing well.
Of course he's having success
Yes.
then.
So he defeated Supini in the
Ooh.
5th round, and now in the 6th round they're competing and matching against each other. There can't be a draw,
Yeah.
so we will
One of
see
them
what's
will
happening.
be first seed in our
One of them
top
will be
16
first
tomorrow.
seed. And the other one will have a good standing as well. So Benjamin with 4 draw
Yeah.
and Julia with 5-0.
Oh, so
Really interesting
Julia is the only one undefeated in the
Yes.
tournament right now.
that we have to say our girl is now going. Like David Hartley say when the Americans say, oh, the Germans get weak with the girls in the tops. And now we can say,
They're just good.
she's just good.
Yeah.
She
of
defeated
course
our
they are.
Italian player in the 5th round as well. So
Yeah.
I
Just-
would say
she's just
the
good.
German girl is going.
Absolutely.
It's nice to
And-
see. It's
And
really
I'm
nice to
super
see.
pumped for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm already really pumped to see how many decks of which deck we have in the top 16. I look forward to the final already. I mean,
Yes.
I can't even see it on the horizon, but I really want to see the final.
And we will start tomorrow with the top 16. There's no more Swiss round. This
Yeah.
was the last round.
Yeah, we have our top 16 after
Yes.
this. So a few matches are still going on. I hear some voices still giggling around there, and but in a moment it will be finished, and then we know which players have made it,
Yes.
which players can go to bed happily, which players can come back
I'm really
tomorrow and
hyped.
play. Oh yeah, they will be really hyped over the night. They probably won't sleep that well because they will be really.
We don't showing the deck lists like the Americans, but
No.
we say the ruler side
Yeah,
of the players.
that's true. That's true. So I think you're hyped for tomorrow.
Yes,
We're hyped for
we are
tomorrow.
hyped for tomorrow.
So let's see
And
again tomorrow.
We see you tomorrow.
Bye bye. See
Bye.
you there.